Welcome to the Bourbon Experience. My name's Austin. Today I'm reviewing Elijah Craig 23. Today I'll be reviewing a sample of Elijah Craig 23 year. I acquired this sample through my local bourbon community, through different groups and whatnot. Before I get into this though, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Comment, tell me what your favorite ultra aged bourbon is, and you might as well subscribe and stick around. With subscribing, I do a lot of giveaways on this channel. Yesterday I released a blind ranking of the last 5 years of Thomas H. Handy. I'm giving away a 22 and 23 sample of that away, and that will close on this coming Saturday, May 31st. 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you get entered in that. Make sure you subscribe, do all the things to help the channel grow, and I will be getting into this now. So this is Elijah Craig 23, distilled by Heaven Hill. It says here this was bottled in 2019, so I believe this would not be pre-fire. Pretty sure this is after the 1996 Heaven Hill fire, which I did a video of that. My Way Down the Mountain review was also combined with a 24-year pre-fire Heaven Hill review, and in that video I give into a lot of the history of that fire, which is a kind of interesting episode. So if you want to know more about that, go check that episode out. Yeah, I'm bad at math, but this was bottled 6/11/19. This might put this around 96. I'm not certain on that, so this could be pre-fire, but I don't believe it is. But okay, for this, it's got a nice dark color to it. Yeah, it's got a good color to it. 90 proof. I'm super excited to try this because I've always been a big Heaven Hill fan. I like a lot of their older stuff. I'm a big Elijah Craig barrel proof fan. Just a huge Heaven Hill fan in general. I was really let down though. I've had Elijah Craig 18 probably 3 different times, and every time it's let me down pretty substantially. But I've enjoyed the 17 year. I've enjoyed the Evan Williams 23 year quite a bit. So curious about this Elijah Craig 23, knowing that I'm not a big fan of the Elijah Craig 18. Maybe the 18 is just an outlier. Maybe the old lines specifically under the Elijah Craig name, maybe those aren't for me. But even like the Heaven Hill 17 is still the same mash bill as this. So who knows? Let's see. Oh, wow. So there's a perfumey thing on here. There's a little bit of a nut, a little bit of a wood. It's not overly wood, overly oak by any means. Maybe some chocolate or like milk chocolate. Then maybe some peanut butter. Honestly, this is similar to the Michter's 23 A barrel, which I reviewed, I don't know, within my first week or two of starting the channel. I said that had a pre-fire Heaven Hill nose to it. And so maybe this is pre-fire. I don't know. Either way, I'll look that up later. Okay, as it's sitting and doing the old swirl on it, then oak is starting to come out a little bit more. Yeah, predominantly oak, peanut butter, chocolate, some perfume, but it's not too oak forward. It's not too astringent. That is ridiculous. Okay. Everything I said, that's what it tastes like, but just it's so well put together. It's so well balanced. The oak kind of starts like mid palate and then comes back a little bit further. This milk chocolate texture thing, and I say this on almost every really old bourbon that I've tried. There's like a milk chocolate texture that kind of, I think it just comes from the oak. That's really nice. It's not overpowering. It's just this nice texture, mouthfeel flavor that goes from mid palate all the way through the back. it complements that oak just perfectly. And then this peanut butter thing is in there too, and it's not bean nutty or anything like that. It's not even like Heaven Hill, overly Heaven Hill nutty either. I mean, this is almost like a Reese's peanut butter cup with some oak in there, and then that nice perfumey note is really great too. Yeah, it's just so. There's even like, man, I've said this about. I haven't reviewed it yet, but in the Way Down the Mountain, I said that there was this kind of lavender note, and I get this lavender note in the Old Fitzgerald, the 17 year. I guess spoiler alert, because I'll be reviewing that at some point. But this has that kind of like that floral perfume thing. It's like a lavender. This thing is fantastic. It drinks much more. It drinks much more above the 90 proof that it is. It definitely does not drink thin. It's viscous. It's coating. All of those flavors that I've said before. I mean, this is fantastic. The 18s that I've had, Elijah Craig 18, oftentimes is really astringent and just chewing on wood. This is nothing like that at all. The wood is a perfect complement to the milk chocolate, to the lavender, to the Reese's peanut butter. It's great. I have nothing bad to say about this at all. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that right now. This would be interesting to compare to an Evan Williams 23. Proof point's going to be different, so I have a feeling that Evan Williams is probably going to would take it on that if I was comparing the two. But I don't know, honestly. This is just so nice and well put together that maybe this could even be a higher proof older Heaven Hill like Evan Williams 23. That's something I might do in the future. I've got a little bit left of this sample, and then I think I have another sample. I think I bought 2 of them. Anyways, I have a flight that this would fit perfectly in that I'm going to do in the future. But yeah, I don't know what these are going for on secondary right now. If it's anywhere near what the Evan Williams 23 is, I think like $650, $700. I mean, I know that's a lot of money. I get it. This just isn't something that you see every day. It's different than the other products. If you want something comparable, sure, go with one of either last year's or this year's Michter's 10-year bourbon. You'll get some of that same quality, but this is so nice. Yeah, I might try and track one of these down. Definitely not going to track down to 18, but I'm sold on this one. Anyways, that's where I'm going to leave this. As always, the bourbon experience is about good pours and great times with whoever you're with. Whiskey's meant to be enjoyed, so crack those bottles. Cheers.